Good morning and welcome to your first pranayama practice for this week. Today we're going to be practicing Suryabheda pranayama. Now, throughout all of our practices this week, both in person and online, we've been beginning with this pranayama practice. And it really follows on nicely from last week's focus of really slowing down, really drawing our awareness to Ida Nadi. This week is all about Pingala Nadi. Just a little side note, if you hear random noises of like snoring, I have one of my bulldogs, Gizmo, lying right in front of me and he's sleeping. So if you hear random, and here's Binti coming, if you hear random snores, that's him. So anyway, we are practicing this week our pranayama practice of Suryabheda pranayama. It follows on really beautifully from drawing our awareness to Ida Nadi last week, which we really embodied through the practice of slow living. And I don't know about you, but I've really brought that into my life and off my mat this week as well, as a balance in our focus of Pingala Nadi this week. So remember, Ida Nadi is very much that negative force found within us, whereas Pingala Nadi really is that positive force, if we think of it in terms of energy. Whereas Sushumna Nadi, which is when Ida Nadi and Pingala Nadi are in balance, Sushumna Nadi becomes activated, if you like. That is the neutral force. So if we think of it in terms of say yin and yang, for example, Ida being yin, Pingala being yang, and Sushumna being that union of the two. So we could think of it also as Ida Nadi being lunar, Pingala Nadi being solar, Sushumna Nadi being that spiritual energy that flows through us. So we're going to really continue with our focus on Pingala Nadi with our pranayama practice. So Suryabheda pranayama, the literal translation is sun-piercing breath. Surya meaning solar or sun, Bheda or Badana meaning, well, it has three meanings. It can mean secret, it can mean discrimination, it can also mean to pierce. So in this context, it means to pierce or piercing. And then pranayama, in this context, meaning breath. So therefore, Suryabheda pranayama means solar piercing breath. And the idea is with Suryabheda pranayama is we breathe in through, I'm mirroring you, the right nostril, and we take a pause at the top. And when we pause, we retain that breath in Pingala Nadi. This awakens Pingala Nadi. It is believed to activate the sympathetic nervous system, and decrease the functions of the parasympathetic nervous system. So think of your sympathetic nervous system as fight, flight or freeze, parasympathetic as rest and digest. Fight, flight or freeze, there's nothing wrong with us being in that place. There's nothing wrong with us going there and activating our sympathetic nervous system, because that's what gives us drive, that's what gives us motivation. We just don't want to be there for extended periods of time, right? That's when we can experience stress, prolonged time spent in fight, flight or freeze, or when our sympathetic nervous system is constantly activated and there's no balance. That's when disharmony can take place in the body. Stress, we know, isn't good for our bodies, isn't good for our mental well-being either. So it's okay to practice a breathing practice that gives you that kind of kick up the bum, if you like. But we just want to make sure that we keep that balance through how we maybe move our bodies and what we do with our time and how we spend our days, right? So Suryabheda Pranayama really awakens the sympathetic nervous system and really decreases parasympathetic nervous function. If you want to bring the balance back, Nadi Shodhana, right, which we did a couple of weeks ago. Alternate nostril breathing. So really we retain that prana, that breath in Pingala Nadi. This awakens the sympathetic nervous system. When we exhale through the left nostril, what that does is it eliminates, it drives out, we breathe out, we exhale those impurities from Ida Nadi, okay? So this is what I've read, this is what I'm learning and what I'm understanding through reading the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. So we're going to start our practice. We're going to take our right hand, our two forefingers, so our index finger and our ring finger, placing them on the forehead here. We bring them down to that space just above the center of the brows, okay? So right here, just on Ugna chakra, third eye chakra, okay? We then take our ring finger and we can either close off the left nostril completely, or if you find that uncomfortable, I know it's not particularly comfortable for me, what you can do instead is rest your ring finger on the bridge of the nose, focus on the intention, okay, of breathing in and out through the right and left nostril respectively. Keeping the thumb relaxed, I nearly said thumb finger. Keeping the thumb relaxed, we're going to breathe in through the right nostril. Then as we hold and retain the breath, when we take a pause, we can either close off the right nostril completely or rest the thumb on the bridge of the nose, focus on the intention, hold and retain that breath, and then we release the left nostril. So we're either taking the ring finger away from the bridge of the nose or releasing the left nostril, exhaling through left, okay? So I'll tell you what to do with your right hand. Come into a seated position. I find that most comfortable. If you prefer to lie down, totally fine. So we're going to bring our right hand, four fingers to Ugna chakra, glide them to that space just above the brows. Rest your ring finger just on that left nostril to begin with. Don't worry about closing it just yet. Just have it ready. Left hand, okay? We're going to rest it palm up on our knee. All right, on our left knee. Bring your thumb and your index finger together so they meet. You create a little circle, extend the other three fingers. This is Chin Mudra, okay? And really the focus is that point of contact between the thumb and the index finger, okay? Bring it palm up on the knee or the sides of the body if you're lying down. If it feels good and you are comfortable doing so, close your eyes. Bring the awareness to the right nostril, close off the left. Take an inhale through the right nostril. Close right, release left, exhale through left. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. Close left, release right, inhale. Close right, release left, exhale. And take 5 more rounds here at your own pace. At the end of that 5th and final exhale, take your right hand onto your right knee, come into Chin Mudra on your right hand as well. Come back to your breath. And as you inhale through the nose, trace your breath all the way around your index finger, taking a pause at that point of contact between the thumb and the index finger. And as you exhale, trace that breath around the thumb, exhaling with a sigh. Inhale. Pause at the point of contact. Exhale with a sigh. Take 3 more rounds here at your own pace. And then if it feels good, you just stay here, anchoring to that point of contact, or bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, coming back to your natural rhythm of breathing, noticing where it lands and how it feels in the torso. Bringing only awareness to this practice, no judgment, no expectation. Bringing the palms together at your heart center. Start to rub the palms together. Feel that warmth, heat, and energy start to build. Place the hands over the eyes. Feel that warmth, heat, and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, I'm going to leave you with some words to take into the rest of your day and your week for when you need a reminder. Just like the sun, you have so much light within you that even flowers, plants, and trees grow towards you. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away, place them one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya and Iyengar lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. thank you so much for your practice today. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. You can always pop a question down in the comments below, or you can private message me on Facebook, Instagram, or you can WhatsApp me or email me. Otherwise, I hope that you have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. And remember, this pranayama practice is amazing to come back to first thing in the morning, or perhaps when you get that afternoon slump and you really need that like drive and that push just to really kind of get through what you need to get completed before you finish the day, work-wise. Whereas perhaps Ida Nadi, which we practiced last week, is a great one to really activate and awaken those parasympathetic nervous functions, so shifting you into rest and digest. A great one to help you sleep. And also remember Nadi Shodhana, great for when you feel like you need the balance, okay? I will look forward to seeing you next week when we will be bringing all of these learnings together in our physical practice, as well as our breath work, and also really in our magical morning as well. So I hope that you will join me for that, as we bring our awareness to Sushumna Nadi. I will see you then. Take care. Stay well. Bye.